Hi, I'm Wayne Allyn for RootForAmerica.com. Mitt Romney's a bitter, jealous, sore loser. But it's more than that. It's much deeper. It's time to stop kidding ourselves. Mitt Romney just made it clear. This is war. The entire leadership of the GOP needs to be purged. Let them go start a third party for wishy-washy, moderate losers who believe in slightly smaller government than the Democrats and giving all the power to globalists, the United Nations, lawyer lobbyists, government bureaucrats, billionaires, and multinational corporations. Let's see how far they get with that message. Because there's no longer any room for the establishment GOP inside the GOP. It's time for a hostile takeover. Enter Donald Trump. This is what is causing such panic and consternation and desperation. Trump's raw truth has unhinged the GOP establishment. They're losing their own party. They're losing their grip on power. They're losing their lifetime gravy train. It's complete panic and pandemonium. The GOP leadership is in the last days of the end of Rome, the fall of Rome. Bravo, Donald Trump. Donald Trump just concluded a hostile takeover of the GOP from within. Trump just proved the truth will set you free. The good voters of the GOP have been set free by the raw, politically incorrect truth of Donald Trump. Trump has exposed the GOP establishment from Romney to Bush to Paul Ryan to Mitch McConnell to, what's that old guy's name? John Boehner, the former House Speaker. He's brought them out of their dark hiding places. It turns out the establishment GOP is really no different or better than the socialists, Marxists, and American haters on the other side, the Obama, Hillary, Bernie side. They're on the same team, just using different slogans. As one of my best friends put it just days ago, if any of them were real Republicans, they'd be using their shock, outrage, and vitriol to attack Obama and Hillary and Bernie every second of every day. They'd be condemning the Democrats over this horrendous economy. We're all drowning, and instead Republican leaders are in panic over a Republican named Trump. Are you kidding me? Folks, the U.S. economy is in free fall. It's on the verge of total collapse. The middle class has been gutted like a fish. Obamacare has bankrupted the nation. Health insurance costs are wiping out the budgets of every middle class and working class household in America. That's why record low gas prices have done nothing for the U.S. economy. There are no middle class jobs. We're being told unemployment is low, historically low. At the same time, food stamp use is near record highs. Do you think we're that stupid? Obama has created an entire economy for illegal aliens. The only jobs created are for cleaning toilets, mowing lawns, washing dishes, or serving drinks at a bar for illegals. Manufacturing has been destroyed, down for 15 months in a row. Decent, high-paying jobs have left the country. The border's wide open. Illegals and terrorists are coming across in record numbers, all-time record last year. We have $19 trillion in debt, the most in world history. And in response to this decay and decline of America under Obama, GOP establishment leaders like Paul Ryan have chosen to help Obama pass the Trans-Pacific Partnership, refuse to put up a fight against Obama's executive order legalizing millions of illegal aliens, pass bloated trillion-dollar spending bills that add dramatically to the deficit and the national debt, and pass funding to bring 300,000 new Muslim immigrants into the USA. What? And Donald Trump has them in desperation and panic mode? Not Obama or Hillary or Bernie? Not the open border? Not the GDP of zero? Are you starting to sense something wrong here? The fix has been in. The GOP has never been our friend. They've never been on our side. Trump exposed the truth and the fraud. He brought the bad guys out of hiding. The GOP's leadership isn't in panic over what's happening to the economy or the border or American jobs or the middle class, or their last two losing presidential elections led by establishment candidates who stood for nothing, but they're in a panic over Donald Trump, a common-sense Republican businessman who loves capitalism, who's brought millions of new voters to the GOP, who's incited passion, intensity, enthusiasm, and record turnouts into the GOP race, who's brought working-class Americans to the GOP for the first time, who's brought people who quit voting or voted Democrat in the past two elections back to the GOP. Trump has brought union members to the GOP. People who felt abandoned and hopeless are for the first time in their lives excited about voting for a Republican candidate. Polling indicates Trump could actually be the first Republican since Reagan to win New York State, just as I predicted 3 months ago. And this is bad? This is cause for panic, desperation, threats? This is worse than what Obama's done to the economy? This is more important than an economic collapse? This is more important than the wholesale murder of the middle class and the death of mobility and the American dream? Trump is brilliant. He's a third-party candidate from within the GOP. Third party, yes, I said it. He's carrying out an internal, hostile takeover of the rat-infested, corrupt, greedy, soulless GOP. The establishment dynasty families that claim to be Republican, the Bushes, the Romneys, the Bloombergs, and many more not-so-famous billionaire donors, are out. Business as usual is out. The gravy train is over. That's why they're hysterical. That's why they're more panicked over Trump than what Obama's done to our economy and our country. Trump has exposed their true colors. Trump has exposed their conflicts of interest. Trump has exposed their deception and fraud and corruption. Trump has exposed their lies. They were never on our side. They were never on our team. They were double agents all along. This is why they are screaming hysterically, like little children realizing the jig is up. They've lost their power. They've lost their piggy bank. And the way it happened is humiliating. Trump not only destroyed the old guard in a matter of months with the media raid against him, with hundreds of millions of dollars of super PAC money against him, with the powerful party apparatus against him, with the Republican National Committee against him, he did it by spending literally nothing. Trump accomplished a GOP takeover from within. He finished what the Tea Party started, and he conducted this hostile takeover of the GOP without spending any money. The establishment is embarrassed and angry and in shock. Trump routed them, destroyed them, left them standing in a torrential rainstorm without shelter, without a rowboat, without even an umbrella. They are homeless. They are soaked. They are in shock. It's our party now. Trump has given the GOP back to the people. I'm Wayne Allyn for Root for America. God bless America.